How's it going, guys? The Jerry Gray saga is officially over, and he has signed with the Atlanta Falcons officially. His official title for the Falcons will be assistant head coach / defensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons, and it is an upgrade over his title with the Green Bay Packers, which was assistant passing game coordinator / defensive backs coach. The loss of Jerry Gray is a pretty big one for us, especially since he did coach the defensive backs pretty well and was one of our bright spots on the defense. There have been grumblings or rumors that have come out as of late saying that Jerry Gray and defensive coordinator Joe Barry did not see eye to eye, and he was kind of distancing himself from Joe Barry. I'm not entirely sure if that means he was kind of just ignoring him or that he was pretty much saying, yeah, the reason this defense isn't so good is because it's Joe Barry's scheme, which he did kind of say in an interview midway through the season. And it is shocking that this hasn't been a full story throughout the regular season, and it's kind of just coming to light. Not sure if the timing is kind of impeccable for Jerry Gray as he was going to leave town and go for brighter pastures. But unfortunately, it looks like we have lost him, and Matt LaFleur didn't really make any attempt to keep him with the Green Bay Packers. And Jerry Gray was a well-respected and well-liked member of the Green Bay staff amongst his players. The cornerback group loved Jerry Gray to all ends, and unfortunately, they kind of called out Joe Barry. So this hiring or this losing of him and keeping Joe Barry is definitely a head-scratcher. I'm not sure what Matt LaFleur is seeing or what's going on behind doors, but on the outside, this looks like a total mistake. Joe Barry should have probably been gone, and Jerry Gray should have been our new D coordinator. But now the vacancy is left. And who fills that position is going to be a bit interesting because they kind of have potentially a lot to fill in for to keep this defense afloat, especially in the passing game. They're losing potentially two big safeties. Darnell Savage did not play well, and Adrian is currently a free agent. So it's going to be interesting who we bring in. Some top candidates that seem to be out there that could be in for this position, obviously Jim Leonhard. We wanted him as our defensive coordinator, and he didn't sign with us, but he did just leave Wisconsin and could actually still come to Green Bay as a defensive backs coach, which would be great and kind of groom him to be a D coordinator. Or we could go with Al Harris or Chris Harris. Al Harris obviously is a Packer legend, especially after picking off Matt Hasselbeck and his little overtime shenanigans, but Al Harris would probably be a good fit. He's been in the league for a while as a coach and definitely would probably be a very good hire for us in the defensive backs coach. And then the last person whose name has kind of been thrown around a little bit is Aubrey Pleasant. He was brought on by Matt LaFleur to be an offensive consultant, although he did play or he coached the defensive backs with the Detroit Lions in 2021 and 2022. That scares me, and I don't know if he would be the right fit for us. His defenses, especially as defensive back coach with the Lions, it's not something that is desired. I don't know if he'd be a good hire for us, especially with his time with the Lions. His crew didn't really do that good, and after he was let go by the Lions, that defense actually performed a lot better with him gone. So I'm not sure if he would actually be the correct hire, or if it was potentially a bad fit, but I would still lean more towards Jim Leonhard, Al Harris, or Chris Harris. We'll have to keep an eye on this to see who Matt LaFleur picks, because I'm pretty sure ultimately he's going to bring in his guy. I'm sure Joe Barry will have some say in it, but in the end of the day, it'll probably be Matt LaFleur. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.